Hello craft world, and welcome to another short little video tutorial. So what we're going to do, and this is actually, here's a set that I did prior to these. It's just on white cardstock. You see I did the same concept with the cutouts there, and I made three different ones for the set. So work on the card that I showed you, and it's just some natural craft cardstock, and this cardstock is cut at 4.5 by 5 1/4 to become a standard size card. And I have my cutouts here, which I've already taken care of, and they will get adhered to the card. This is just I used a, is this Fiskars? I think this might be a Fiskars punch. Yes, it is. Yep, it's Fiskars. Okay, and so this is the standard size card, and this sheet here is cut at 4 tall by 3. So this is a 3 by 4 inch piece of card, and I'm going to adhere that right to the front of the card with some ATG. So I'm going to just take this sheet here and get it as centered as possible in the middle, but a little bit, I'm going to leave more space at the bottom here. But I want it centered from left to right for sure. Right, and we adhere that there. These little guys here, I'm going to take them and run them through my Xyron sticker maker. And I like the Xyron sticker maker. However, I think I waste a lot of the adhesive using the sticker maker because it's got, you see how you get the little space there? And so I think, you know, you waste quite a bit of it, but it works really nicely, especially for something like this, because you can get adhesive all the way on every corner, every edge of the paper that you're trying to stamp, and know that it will not come off of your project. So then I just usually just take and put some pressure around on them like this. Some people, they may take a bone folder and go around the edges. This will adhere. Make sure that the tape is adhered to your paper very nicely, and you don't have to worry that you're not going to have full coverage on the back of the item that you're trying to stick. So we'll just go through that really quickly, and then I can take this tape off the outer sheet. There we go. Okay, so now we just want to start to form our shape there. So I'm going to just do this here. Turn you a little bit, you look crooked. And I just want to line this up. And then I like to take and do the other corner, right? And I give it some space. But I make sure that my 2 points are lined up with one another. Put that one there, and I think we'll put this one here, and I line it up with the corner here and the corner there. Okay, and then you get the nice space in between here and here, and it's even. And then the same with this one, lined up from the top and from the corner. Go. Okay, so we have that, and then we are going to use a scratch piece of paper, which I pulled out. Let's see, here we go. I have a scratch piece of paper here, and I'm just going to take this to stamp my sentiment on it. And this is one of the very first stamp sets that I bought I did purchase it at Michael's. I know that for sure. I'm just not sure what the name of the stamp set is. But I love it. I use it all the time. I pull it out often. So we'll just take this one. And I think we'll use this stamp here, the happy birthday. Yeah. So we'll take this happy birthday stamp and adhere that to my Fiskars stamp press. We're going to stamp this happy birthday in some Color Box fluid chalk ink in Chestnut Roan. I love this color ink. It's so pretty. I like the brown. I like the way it comes out. Just ink this up really good. I'm going to make sure I get it inked up. Although this is a stamp that I've used in the past, sometimes it takes the stamps, you may have to stamp it on and stamp it off again. So then we just want to line this up. And we want to sit this, I want to sit it right about here because I want it to be centered on the page. There we go. Let's try it. Let's do that. Right? And I want some edge on both sides of the white. Okay? And then you just press it down. And you make sure that you get full coverage on it. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Love it. So now, this bottom half is just a little bit too long for me. So I am going to cut it here, leaving it a little bit longer so that I can get it on the edge of the page. But then I'm also going to go over to my slice machine and just take a little bit off the bottom and maybe a little bit off the top as well. Okay. And now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to use some dimensionals. These are made by Recollections. You get the large and some small pop dots. So I'm going to take those, put some dimensional on there, pull that off. I'm also going to take a sponger and I'm going to sponge around the edges just to give it a little interest. And for now, I'm just going to do the top and the bottom because you'll see what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere it to the card and then slice the edges. I'm sure there may be another way to do this, but this is just the way that I found it works best for me. And so I'm going to take this and adhere it straight onto the card, like so. And then I'm going to take my scissors and trim off the excess. Okay. Like that. And then I'll just go back over. You see there? And I can easily, because it's popped up on the pop dots and it's the top, you know, piece of cardstock, I can easily go back over the edges to add that dimension, that ink that I was, you know, using. Okay? And then, so the final part of this would be to take my Jelly Roll pen. This is the Ultimate Gel Pen in Paisley by American Crafts. And I'll just take this and go around the outside edge and add some dashed lines all the way down and around. And I'll actually leave a little bit that comes over the edge, which also adds a little bit of interest to the card. So this card was very easy to make. It's very easy to duplicate, which is what I'll be doing. And you know, they can use it for all occasions. People can use it for all occasions, the person you give it to. And well, this one obviously for birthday, but if you change the sentiment, you can change the sentiment. You know, you could say, put get well, or congratulations, on a promotion, or something like that. And it just works all around. And I love adding the stitching lines. One day I'm going to get really good with using my sewing machine to create stitching with thread. But for now, I enjoy using the Jelly Roll pen and creating the stitching lines, because for me, to me, it just really seems to finish off your project. And there's a card. I hope you enjoyed. I appreciate you stopping by, and please go and I don't know, I guess it'll be somewhere on the screen here, and like my subscribe to my channel for more video tutorials in the future. Thanks so much. Have a good day.